When are we going to start protesting and having community outrage for all of this senseless black on black crime and gun violence towards each other? When are we going to get tired of seeing black people die every day due to stupidity, ignorance, and lack of human decency? When will enough be enough? Gun violence is not separated by zip code, race, gender, good or bad people, city, or county. We have reached a point in Black America where this epidemic of shooting and killing each other has to stop at some point, or else we're going to lose an entire generation of Black people to prison and/or the cemetery. We are at the precipice of self-destruction today. And I'm doing this video because I want to talk about this unfortunate situation that took place where a mother got caught in a crossfire and was killed in Ferguson at a gas station when a shooting took place with two of her children sitting in the car, and I observed it. I watched it. This is a sad story that took place a week or two ago. A young lady named Shaquila Martin, 35, a mother of 5 children. Just before midnight, Shaquila Martin had taken her 9-year-old and 6-year-old to a BP gas station at South Florissant and Woodstock Roads to buy slushies and/or soft drinks on a hot summer evening. An altercation broke out inside the convenience store between other people and spilled outside into the parking lot where multiple shots were fired. As the family walked back to their car, Miss Martin was struck and killed. An adult man was also shot and remains hospitalized in critical condition. It's unclear if he was connected to the dispute or the intended target. Her 2 young kids witnessed the shooting, witnessed their mother getting shot and killed. Ferguson Police Chief Troy Doyle said the woman had no involvement in the altercation and the shooting happened in front of her 2 children, adding she was there to purchase some soft drinks for her young kids. They're physically unhurt, but obviously the children are emotionally hurt due to watching their mom get murdered. You can only imagine what a child would go through watching their mom being murdered in front of them. I can tell you, for me, my mother was not murdered, but I lost my mother the day before my 13th birthday as a kid in the 8th grade to breast cancer and bone cancer. And you're talking about a life-changing circumstance for not only me, but for my brother and my sister, who were younger than me at the time. Just watching my mother decimate and go through cancer and battle cancer for 3.5, 4 years, that's life-changing in and of itself. What's even worse is to see a 6-year-old and a 9-year-old kid watch their mother get shot and gunned down like we're in a war in the Middle East. That is PTSD at its finest. These kids are going to need therapy, and including her other 3 children that were or were not there. Some reports said all of her children were with her. Some say just 2 of them. But to know that their mother's never coming home, this is such a devastating situation. And we as Black folks should be protesting this kind of unnecessary, inhumane, unethical, immoral gun violence towards each other. The self-hatred, the man in the mirror image that we have of ourselves today is just abysmal. And so as of the most recent reports, no arrests have been made and police are still searching for the shooter. Isn't that ironic when all these black on black crimes take place in Chicago? 60% of black on black crimes, shootings and killings that take place in Chicago go unsolved. How is it that all of these black on black crimes, half of them don't even get solved? There's a lack of empathy from our system, our judicial system, but we have to do better and be better as people. A fundraiser has been set up to help cover the funeral costs and support her children. But yeah, there is such a lack. We have a whole generation of young folks that are just out of control. You're talking about fatherless homes. You're talking about there's no moral authority. If we don't get to these kids from 0 to 6, we are in trouble. We are the only race of people that took a situation out of prison, a fashion statement, of the saggy pants syndrome and brought it from prison into civilization. And we think that that is okay to dress that way and to look that way with your pants halfway down and your underwear showing. No other race of people do that. No other race whatsoever. Chinese, white, Indian, what have you. What are we doing as a black culture? If you see someone in their 20s or 30s, a teenager that's sagging their pants, they are a lost soul. Ignorance is just as addicting as the opioid crisis. Ignorance and stupidity is running rapid through our young black urban culture, and we need to raise our voices and protest that. And if you think I'm lying, just look at the numbers and the statistics. Just turn on the news every day. This was a 35-year-old mother of five, Shaquilla Martin. It's unfortunate. She's gone forever. There's a very thin line between life and death, but I'm going to give you two other scenarios. Do you remember the black woman that was shot and killed while working in the drive-thru of Steak and Shake? Allegedly, it was over onion rings, and her name was Chauncea Lachelle Meekins. And they did find those, did arrest a couple of people in that situation, but that was unfortunate. How do you get into an altercation and get murdered over onion rings or French fries in a Steak and Shake drive-thru? Black on black crime. Then you have a 28-year-old white female who was a Lyft driver trying to work part-time, Shannon O'Brien, who was fatally shot, and I did a story on her in Ferguson. This happened in Ferguson too, back in January 30th, 2026. She picked up two kids, two teenagers, and was dropping them off in Ferguson. And another group of kids followed them in a car, ambushed Miss O'Brien's car, trying to shoot these two kids. Didn't shoot them, and these kids shot and killed Shannon O'Brien, a 28-year-old white female. And the kids, the suspects that they caught, were 14, 16, 15, and 17 years old. What are we doing today? This senseless gun violence has to stop. And every time that these kids are out here trying to shoot their target, they're missing it and killing innocent people. They shouldn't have guns in the first place. Those guns need to be replaced with books. These nonviolence prevention programs are not working. I think that is a money grab from the state and the federal government. We do not need to self-police ourselves or defund the police. That would be the worst thing that we could do. It would be Armageddon in our black urban communities with all of these guns. Missouri is an open carry state. There would be wild, wild west shootings everywhere. So I'm not in favor of that whatsoever. But we need to do something and raise our voices. Please like, share this video, and let's make some changes.